Why, hello there, lawful and chaotic beings alike. Shams Nelson here from Fantastic Anatomy, and in this episode of Fantastic Anatomy, we are going to be drawing the mouth. So let's get started. I want the opacity thingy to be on. Oh, it's supposed to be on. Alright, well, my thing's acting up. If it doesn't fix itself now. Oh, okay, there we go. Great. So, let's draw this a basic kind of skull shape using the Fantastic Anatomy method that we've talked about so far. And the mouth is actually going to be integrally linked with the nose. Because we're going to do a shape like this. And I really don't know how to describe this shape. Surely I can think of one way to describe this shape, but I choose not to. And so, let's see what's going on here. Let's zoom in. Let's zoom in and see what's going on there. All right. So we got the nose like this. And then almost coming out of the nostrils. Let's see, we got the nose like this. Something along those lines. Let's even shade it in a little. Okay, bad idea. I'll just leave it like that. Okay. Coming almost out of the nostrils, you've got those two sides of your of your mouth area. Okay, then we're going to have the lips coming in somewhere like that. That's the parting of them. And then this is the shape we're looking at. So you're going to... Okay, let's continue to build out the lips. So there's this dip right here. So you can use that to get this M shape, one. And then there's also an M shape right here. So instead of a straight line, you can think of these three curves. This M, shallow M shape. And then this is going to define the lower lip. And then from there, there's probably a shadow. And you've got the chin coming in here. Something like that. And if the light source is coming from the top, then you might also shade the top lip like that. There. Cool. So how can we simplify the lips and or the mouth, and what can we do with it? So let's mess around with that a little bit. Let's do a few shapes. What if we make the nose really wide? Gonna follow the same basic structure. And I usually just, for males, do the two lines like that. Sometimes even leaving a slight space right in between. I don't know why, but that works. Seems to work anyways. And then I might lightly shade the upper lip, but maybe not even. If I want to emphasizing this adds age, makes the character look older. So if I want to make them look a little more mature, I'll add a couple lines there, maybe even one over here. You can see that makes it feel like the skin's kind of folding back a little. It gives a little extra age even. And then we've got the chin is like here, let's say, so we should shade in this area right in between. Alright. Cool. What about a more feminine lips? What can we do there? Okay, let's draw the face. So, obviously, unless it's an older character, you're not going to want to emphasize this, so we'll erase that out at the end. Oh, and there's something else I forgot to mention on the lips. Sorry. There's a little dip here sometimes. I mean, there is, but like, it can be more or less pronounced in people. So that's another little feature you can add in. So let's see what we're going to do here. So let's emphasize the upper lip, because she's a female. And we could even close off the lower lip. Usually I don't do that. Usually I leave the sides open. Very small mouth because I fit it in here. And then see, putting two little shade things in here kind of almost makes the lips seem like they're sticking out more. They're more I don't know what the word would be. Plump. I feel like adding those things makes the lips feel like they're sticking out a little more plump there. So those are pretty small lips, but more feminine small lips. Um, is that it? Let's see. Oh, if you want to add a little bit of expression, so pulling this corner up, doing something like this, is going to give you a happier face. Okay, let's say I want to do another video all on expression later, but since we're just looking at this one aspect, obviously pulling it down, pulling these corners down so that you're thinking of the corners. There you got a frown. Alright, I think that's enough to get you guys going on the mouth, and I think one of the best things to do is look at reference from sort of like all sorts of arts that you like, and but think about the structure and these ideas while you're looking at it, and see if you can understand the underlying way that the artist was thinking, what parts he's trying to emphasize, what parts he or she's trying to de-emphasize, etc., etc. All right, cool. Hope that was helpful. Peace, God bless, and stay fantastic, everyone.